It's Storytime Tea. That's me. And today we have a continuation of the last video. So if you did not watch it, you need to watch that first because this is going to make no sense.
And I'm like, we both can do that. Like, what do you mean? And so after that, I'm just not gonna pay attention to her best friend because I know she gonna make me mad. And I'm not ready to be mad. Like, this is a celebratory occasion. Like, we're out here to give thanks to this baby that lived another life, and we just being happy for her, and that's what we're gonna do. Whatever. And so we had went on. We just like, all right, next move. It's time to go. So everybody, she had a big black truck. Like, it was like 10 seats in that joint, like, I swear. And so all 8 of us got in there. Well, it was 9 of us in that truck. And then the one girl got her boyfriend to take her to the spot. So it was 9 of us in the truck. We in there. We all vibing out, having a good time or whatever. The girl who sat next to me at the dinner also sat next to me in the car. And so I'm just like, okay. And so she sat next to me. She started talking or whatever. And like, mind you, the music is like kind of loud. So she's like right on my ear like this type beat. And I'm like, bro, you kind of weird for that. But I also don't be trying to judge people on the things that they be doing. I just be like, all right, we all live different lives and certain things is acceptable to certain people, and I just gotta accept the fact that everybody don't think like me, so I'm gonna just let it rock. And so that's how I was. I'm just like, all right, not gonna say anything. I'm like, okay, you're literally right now like yelling into my ear because the music is blasting. Why don't you just wait till we get out of the car? Like, and then also like, why are you so close to me? But like, we're in the truck and we're on our way to the spot, and like maybe she had something to get off her mind. I said, all right, I'm gonna let you have that. You got it. And so we get out of the car. When we get out of the car, like, my girl look at me and I look at her and I'm like, hey, like, cause she was sitting in the passenger seat the whole time. And so it's just like, it wasn't like I was going to drive. So it's like, we wasn't going to sit next to each other. So she was just like, you have a good time in the car? And I'm just like, have a good time in the car? Like, the fuck? The fuck? I'm like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you know what? My bad. I just was like, no, I just, missed being next to you. Dang, wish you could have sat back there with me. I just had to just pull something because like she was geeking and I wasn't about to add on to it. So I was like, all right. And we get to the line in the club and it's like nobody outside or whatever. Everybody's inside. The man at the front door had to be extra. And so he seen that it was her birthday. She had like a little crown on. She ain't have like a stash or nothing on, but she did have like on a little crown. And it didn't even say happy birthday. It just was a little crown. And then he was like, oh, it must be your birthday. And she's like, yeah, it's my birthday. And he was like, all right, since it's your birthday, I got you something. And I'm like, how you already got something? Tell me why this man pulled out like a whole like bouquet of flowers. And like on it said happy birthday, and it was like a little basket for real, and it had like little candy and everything in it. And I'm just like, do you just be having those ready for women when it be their birthday? I'm like, what? And then the whole time, like, apparently like she go to this club all the time, and like he already knew it was her birthday, and so he had got her this thing, and then she was just like, niggas love me. And I'm like, and so we go in the club, and then tell me why her ex-boyfriend is in the club. Her ex-boyfriend was in the club. And so he see her, he's just like, hey, give her this hug or whatever. It wasn't all extra special like them fucking best friends hugs was. So I ain't even care. I was just like, all right, his hand is in a proper spot. He's being extra, and the hug was long, but you know what? Not even going to be mad. Because if I wasn't that mad about the best friend one, I got to just, it's your ex for a reason. It's cool. So we move. And we go over to this little spot or whatever. She didn't want to get a section because she liked to bounce around the club. And she always be knowing people, and so whatever. And so she knew somebody else. She saw the girl, gave the girl a hug, whatever. Everybody like, oh my gosh, it's your birthday. Everybody trying to touch her. I'm like, bro, don't touch her, bro. Like, cause she didn't have no clothes on. I'm like, bro. And I'm not ready to tell you put no clothes on, but at the same time, don't touch her. Like, what? I got hands. I'm not fighting, y'all. I don't fight. But yeah, so still, I was just like, all right. And we get some drinks. I don't drink, but we get some drinks. And we having a cool little time. They playing the right music. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't dance, and I also don't be listening to the music that people be listening to. So when I go in the club, what am I doing? Drinking. It's nothing else for me to do. I don't even drink though, so it's just like I don't even be drinking. I just be there for vibes. I just be there to say hi to people. Cause I don't be dancing and I don't be drinking, so it's just like, and I don't be knowing the lyrics. Like I just be in there like just smiling. And so it's just like, that's why I don't never go. And so she really had me in there, and I was just like, I guess I could drink tonight. And so I drank, and so once I drank, the music sounded better for her. I was vibing a little bit more to the music. She wanted to dance, so we danced. I can't dance, so she was just dancing on me for her, you know. And so I was just like, all right, it's cool. And I wasn't really worried about nothing. And so then after that, it was just like, her ex had came over to her, and then the DJ had made an announcement on the thing like, oh, it's her birthday. And then her ex started throwing money at her. She didn't like pick it up or nothing, and she didn't like shake her little body more or anything, but I still was just like, I'm right bang you though. Just like, yo. And so he was just like, no, just because it's her birthday, so you know you gotta throw money at the birthday girl or whatever. I'm just like, ho, this is not a Nigerian wedding. If you don't get away from my girl, I'ma bang you. And then he was just like, oh, y'all together? I'm like, yeah, we together. And then he was like, oh yeah, let me chill, my bad. And then he gave me the money. And then he walked away. And I'm just like, am I supposed to continue to throw the money at her? Like, I'm like, bro, just come back for real. I don't even care. This shit, bitch. I'm like, I don't even care no more. And then I was just like, all right. And then she was just like, yo, he always being extra. And I'm just like, bro, it's literally your ex. And she was just like, we dated 5 years ago, and I don't even like men no more. like he need to stop. He just wanted to be extra. He already knew that we was dating. He just wanted to make you feel some type of way. And I'm just like, guess what? I don't even care because we got money. Hey. Look at, hey. I'm like, look at the money we got. Like, he literally gave me like $200. I'm just like, all right, cool. And he had already threw money at her. And then one of her friends picked it up for her and then put it in a bag for her. I was just like, yo, that was extra. Like, that whole whatever. And so then the girl that was in the bathroom with her boyfriend fussing or whatever earlier that night was sitting on the sidelines, and she seemed kind of sad. So I'm just like, oh, what's wrong with her? So I walk away from my girl. I'm like, yo, you good? Like, you good? And then she just like, no, like, he really talking about something. He gonna come up here and he tired of me and my shit. And I'm just like, bro, what you do? And she was just like, I didn't invite him, so he was upset. And I'm just like, why would you invite him if it ain't no men with us? Like, it's literally 9 women or 10 women, like, right? Why would he be here? And then she's just like, I don't know, but like, he's really upsetting me and da da da. So I'm just like trying to talk to her, trying to calm her down. And then my girlfriend's best friend look at me, and I look at her, and I'm like, this your friend? Like, come over here. And then she didn't come over there, and I'm like, all right. And so like the girl felt some type of way, but then my girl and her best friend went to the bathroom. I'm just like, all right. And so then once they was coming back, the girl was like, oh, I want to go to the bathroom, can you go with me? I'm like, I feel like this is a trick question, because I can go with you, and low-key I should go with you, but at the same time, I have been with you for the past 10 minutes, and I have not talked to my girl in the past 10 minutes. And she seemed like she might be crazy. I don't really think that make the most sense. I don't know. I don't think it make the most sense. But hey, let's see. So me and her walk off. My girl was so quick, yo. She was like, hey. And I'm just like, hey. And she was just like, and I'm like, what? Yo, she was like, come here. And I was like, come here. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just come. I'm gonna just come. And so I went over to her. She was just like, you do not go to the bathroom with her. I'm like, not with her? She was like, not with her. And I'm just like, well, why not with her? And she was like, because I said so. I said, all right, bet. I said, all right, bet. And then the girl went to the bathroom by herself. And when she came back, she seemed even sadder than she was before. I'm like, bro, what? And then she like sat down for literally like 2 seconds and then she went back to the bathroom by herself. And I'm just like, bro, what is wrong with her? And then like she was gone for like 10 minutes. And I was just like, so do none of y'all notice this? I swear I'm the drunkest person, but how do I notice that she's been gone for so long? She came back for 2 seconds and then she went back to the bathroom. So then I told one of her friends, because I wasn't trying to go check on her because obviously my girl don't want me to do that. So I was just like, hey, yo, she's been gone for a minute. She was like, girl, fuck her. And I was like, girl, fuck her. And so I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And so I tried to tell one of the other friends. The other friend whining on this other man that she don't even know in the club. She like about to make out with this man. Like they was about to leave together. Like and I'm just like, all right, so I don't know who to talk to about this because I don't even see her other friends. And I can't go. And her best friend right here with me. And I'm just like, what do I do? I feel like if I say something to her, she gonna be like, why are you worried about other bitches? And then I'm gonna be like, looking dumb, and then her best friend gonna be like, see, that's why I told you I didn't like her and she need to go. I wasn't, like, it was so much going on in my little drunk head. I was just like, I don't know what to do. And so I did the dumbest thing possible. I just went to the bathroom. I just went to the bathroom. I'm like, man, I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Because one thing that's not gonna happen is nobody getting kidnapped on my watch. So I was in there. I walk over, and it was crazy because they didn't even check my bag. I had a whole knife. I went in there. I'm like, hey, Jigglypuff. Like, I'm like, girl, hello. And then she's just like, I'm in here. And I just hear her sniffling. And I'm like, bro, what? Is you really crying right now? Are you in a club crying? Like, come on now. And so I go in the stall. I went in the stall. And she's just like, he just broke up with me. Da, 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 da. I'm just like, damn. I'm like, wow, that's really crazy. I'm like, you need a hug? I don't know you well enough. I'm not good for these type of situations. I don't know what to do. Like, what you want? I'm like, you need a hug? You need a drink? You need advice? You want me to read the messages to see if you was geeked or not? Like, I don't know. What do you want from me? And so she's just like, I just need a hug. Like, I'm just going through so much. And I'm just like, okay. Bro, soon as I give her a hug, my girl busts through the door. Like, literally bust through. She literally bust through. I didn't lock it when I went into the stall. I didn't even lock it, though. But she sure did bust in. She did not care. She was just like, what is you doing? Why are you in here with her? You been gone for this amount of minutes. Da, da, da. I swear, bro, I was gone for 2 minutes. I know I was gone for 2 minutes because I looked at my watch. I looked at my watch. I said, let me put a timer on me just to make sure that, like, I ain't in here for too long. Bruh, I had a 5-minute timer on and I had been in there for 2 minutes. Like, nobody was about to tell me that it hasn't been 2 minutes. I literally did like this with my watch, like, like, bro, like, I've been in here for 2 minutes. Like, you better stop. And so she's just like, no, you always trying to be worried about her. Like, what she got going on? It's my birthday. It's not her birthday. Fuck her. Da, da, da. I was like, wow. Like, is this not your friend? Did you not invite her? Like, last time I checked, you invited her. She wouldn't be here without you. Like, what do you mean? And, like, she's literally crying. Look at her face. Like, she's sad. She's like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, yo, why are y'all like this? I'm like, what's going on? Yo, I was dead. And then she was just like, you skink ass bitch, stay away from my girlfriend. And I was like, we not even together, but why you call her that? Yo, I was dead. Yo, I was so dead. Her best friend was like, And I was like, is that for me or is that for her? I literally just was trying to be a good friend. Like, you literally made me meet all of these people on separate occasions to get to know them better, just for me to have a relationship with them because you felt like that needed to happen. So I'm just like, how are you now telling me not to check on her when she's been gone for minutes at a time at a club? She could have got kidnapped, bro. Like, she could have been in the toilet throwing up or something. Like, she could have needed us. And y'all left her in the bathroom and it's so fuck her. Why is it fuck her? Like, what do I not know that y'all not telling me? Like, I'm confused. And so then we go back out, me, the best friend, and her, and we out there, and she mad at me. And so, like, obviously, I gotta make her not mad at me. So I'm just like, all right, I'm trying to, like, lighten the mood or whatever. I'm like, I tell a little jokey joke. It was funny too, and she laughed. Everything was good. Like, it just took me like a cool 2 minutes. Everything was good. We vibing, we dancing, everything cool. And then I'm just like, Alright, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be like real nonchalant around this girl. I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm just let her be in her little corner, and I'm just not gonna pay attention to it because I know that it seemed crazy. It seemed crazy. So I was just like, all right, cool. And bruh, I'm out there, and the girl comes back out. The girl comes back out. She sits by herself. She's not talking to anybody. She's not dancing, nothing like that. And then she just starts to stare at me. And when I mean like she was staring at me, like just like every song, I'm like fake dancing because I can't dance. And like she's just staring at me. And I'm just like, and so I'm just so confused. I'm just like, all right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, why do you keep on looking at me? And so it's just like too much. And then her best friend is just like, what, y'all got some type of thing going on? Like, did you know her beforehand? Like, y'all used to date or something? I'm just like, bro, you being extra. You really trying to cause drama between my girl. You got to cool it. I'm just like, I don't got time for this. Like, I'm like, I really don't have time for this. I'm like, it's her birthday, and why is you trying to start drama on her birthday? So then my girl get mad and walk over to her and just like, why you keep on looking at us? And then the girl was just like, well, y'all the only ones close to me that I see. Like, y'all the only ones that I know. And so I was just looking because, like, I didn't want to be on my phone. I was just trying to stay engaged. And she was just like, you about to be engaged with these hands. And then walked away. I'm like, yo, I never knew you was like this. What is going on? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And so the girl just sat there. She didn't say anything. And so I'm just like, are you scared of her? I'm like, do she be beating y'all up? Yo, I was so dead. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so I was just like, I'm just going to act like I didn't hear that. And I'm just act like, you know, everything cool. And so I go on about my day. And so then once it's time for us to go, like we all walk into the car. Obviously the little men just like, oh, y'all should stay. Oh, do this. Oh, let's get y'all some more shots and then y'all can stay longer and da da da. And then I'm just like, I'm going home. And if they don't get in this car with me, I'm getting an Uber. Because I'm ready to go. And I don't got time for this. And so we all go to the car. The one girl leave with her boyfriend. The one that had came with her boyfriend, she left with her boyfriend or whatever. And so then after that, we all in a car. Well, we all getting in the car. The girl tried to sit next to me. Bruh, I don't know why she did that. Like you already know like how Shorty felt. Like I don't know why she tried to sit next to me, y'all. So I'm sitting there, and I'm on the side of the car where like the seats don't move, so nobody had to like I don't have to get up for anybody to get past me. Like I'm just sitting over there on the other side, and everybody going straight to the back or whatever. And she tried to sit next to me. When she tried to sit next to me, I swear, my girlfriend looked back and said to her, you got 2 seconds. When I tell you, she sped the fuck out of that seat. Like I've never seen somebody move so fast in their life. I swear, she was like a zebra running from a lion. She got loose. Like she was gone. Like she gone. Like so quick. Like I don't even know. Like she had to jump over the seat. Like she had to. Like she was sitting there. She had to go. Like, yo, I was dying. I'm like, yo, she be beating y'all up. She has to be beating y'all up. Or y'all just know her strength. Because no way that y'all acting like this. Yo, she was gone. So she hopped up real quick. And then my girlfriend was just like, you know what? I'm just about to get back with you. I'm just about to get back there with you. Because I'm going to bang her. And I was just like, okay. And so she got back there with me or whatever until like a couple people got out of the car because we was like dropping people off kind of because like some of them drove to her house, but some of them like carpooled to her house. So like the 2 people that got in the car with somebody else to go to her house, we dropped both of them off on their way from the place. And so once we dropped the second person off, she got back in the passenger seat and I was sitting right there. And then like I looked back and the girl was just staring at me and I'm just like, I'm not looking back no more. I have to ignore you because I don't know why you're doing the things you're doing and it's not making any sense to me and I just can't. And so then like we're getting out of the car and everything and like by the time I was getting out of the car, it wasn't nobody else in the car except me, the girl, and the girl best friend. And so All three of us getting out of the car. I get out of the car, and then the girl get out of the car behind me, and then the girl best friend get out of the car behind her. Tell me why this girl grabbed my butt. And I ignored her completely because I was just like, I know that she did not just grab my butt. I know she didn't do that. I know she did not do that in this girl's rental truck. I know she did not do that when my girl just said she was going to slap her. I know she did not do that after she just baby gazelle jumped in the back seat. I know she did not. Y'all, I was dead. So I'm just like, and so, yo, her best friend seen it. And her best friend immediately said something to her. She was just like, Shorty just touched Tisha's butt. And as soon as she didn't even get the whole butt word out of her mouth. She leaked her shit. Like straight, like just full force. Like no hesitation. Like just really banged her right in. And it was done. Like she was bleeding and she was on the ground. Like she knocked her out. Like she KO. Like she was on the ground. And her nose was bleeding. The girl was just there and I just was like. And everybody else acted like it was not that deep. And I'm just like, is this your leader? I'm like, no. I'm like, no way she didn't just bang this girl that hard that she literally just knocked her out and she's literally laying there on the ground and just nobody has anything to say. I'm just like, how that work? I'm like, how does that work? I don't get it. And so I'm like, hey, I don't really think banging her was necessary because I don't like her and I don't think she likes me. I just think that like she touched my butt by accident. Like I don't think it was meant in the way that you might think it was meant. I knew that was not the truth, but also I'm just like, I don't want you to kick her while she's already down. So I was trying to like de-escalate the situation. And her best friend was just like, look at you vouching for the other bitch. And I'm like, yo, her best friend really hate me, yo. I was so mad. I'm like, yo, first of all, her other friend was not even my type. She really wasn't. She didn't have nobody and she was light skinned and she like had this weird like thing she would always do with her mouth. And I'm really a mouth person. I didn't like her teeth and I didn't like her lips. That whole situation she had going on, it wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. I'm just like, you look like, and like that was it. Like I didn't have any words. You look like, And so I'm just like, she's not even my type. Like she looks absolutely nothing like you. Like I don't just be talking to anybody. Like so I'm just like, I don't get like why it was so much like. Okay, like she touched me, but like, is it that deep? Like everybody been touching you all day. You naked and everybody been touching you all day. And I didn't have anything to say. It was cool. But like she touched me one time and it's raps. And so she was just like, let's go in the house. I said, oh, okay. And so like me and like two of her friends went in the house. The other ones all got in their cars or whatever. I had said bye to them and everything like that. And go in the house. And then one of her friends was like on the porch with me. She's just like, hey, so her best friend like her, and then also just so you know, that little light skinned girl, she always try to talk to people after your girl talks to them, so she just doesn't like her. And I'm like, why did she invite her then? I don't get it. Like if she's the type of girl that always trying to steal your man, then I don't see why you invited her to the club if you knew I was gonna be there. And then I'm just like, is that the reason why I wasn't initially invited to the thing? Like I don't get it. And so I was just like, y'all drama. Y'all is so drama. And I'm just like, I was not prepared for that. Like, I thought we was going to have a smooth little night. I didn't think she would be knocking niggas out in the parking lot. and then we didn't stay there and wait for the girl to be okay. We literally, like, one of the girls helped her into the car and then, you know, locked her in the car and then we went in the house. I'm just like, I don't know what type of time y'all be on or like where y'all from. I didn't know we did things like that. Like that's crazy. Like I would have like took her into the house and like been like, sorry that like that happened to you, to wipe your nose and everything. Like, do you need something, like some water or something? Like, is you cool? Like, do you think you need a minute to like? They did not care. They did not care. And then after that, I was just like, y'all are not my type of people, because what just happened in that parking lot? Like, that's literally crazy. And so I was just like, she wild. She a wild girl. And I was like, I don't think I can, nope, anymore. And so we was cool. Cause I didn't want to like break up with her like right after her birthday. That's low-key messed up. I waited for the next month. It was only a couple days away. I ain't want to ruin her. I ain't want to ruin her shine. And I was trying to give her a chance to maybe like apologize for the situation, or be like, well, there was so many things built up, and then I shouldn't have reacted that way, but da-da-da. Like, I expected something. We talked about it, and she was just like, girl, fuck her. And I'm like, why are you still saying that? You're not drunk anymore, and it's not your birthday anymore. It's been 5 days. Why is it still girl, fuck her? I'm like, yo, you cannot be like that. Not even as a woman, as a person. As a person, you cannot be like that. You cannot, like, abuse people and then just be like, like, you just knocked her out in the parking lot. First of all, she should call the cops on you, and you should go to jail. Because why would you do that? For you to not even care, and you left her outside afterwards. Like, somebody could have just been like, this is a girl that I like, let me pick her up. Because she wasn't even the person that helped her get in the car or anything like that. We were already, like, in the house, like, on the stairs, like, in the house. Like, she didn't even see if the girl was okay. We were in the house. One of the other girls put her in the car. So it was like, it wasn't even like we put her in the car. It was like just one of the other girls that was out there. It was only one other girl because the other people had pulled off. So it was just like, y'all left it up to this one person to pick her up, put her in the car. And what if she just would have left her there? What if she was cruddy? What if she was cruddy and she would have just left her there? Any man could have just came and picked her up and just, you know, just kept her. I'm just thinking about, like, logically. It's messed up, yo. Morally, it's messed up. Why would you do that? I don't know. And so then after that, I was like, yo, you really wild. You really crazy. And I'm not ready to rock with you no more. Like, I'm just like, not after this whole birthday shenanigans that you had going on. Like, why would you do that? And after I tried to end things with her, she was being crazy. She came to my house like 3 different times. And like, she kept calling me from different numbers. She got these different little Instagram accounts and everything. I'm just like, you really wow. And so like, I was like, I don't even know if I was like, shorty, I should move. I'm like, she gonna come over here and try to beat me up next. Like, what? And then she just kept on like calling me and leaving like voicemails and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm ready to block you. I ended up not having to block her, but I really was ready to block her. I'm like, bro, like, get off my phone. Like, you're weird. Like, why would you leave that girl out there on the ground like that? And then, like, why are you being crazy right now? Like, it's logical that I'm not trying to talk to you, but you ain't trying to let it go. Yeah, and so that was the first time I ever talked to somebody that was crazy. I know that people have crazier stories, but like, that still was crazy to me. It's crazy to me she busted into the bathroom like that. It was crazy to me that she beat that girl up, and then it was crazy to me that she had 0 regrets. And it was crazy to me that she was trying to low-key stalk me at the rehab worker. And she literally showed up at the market that I'd be going to all the time. I used to go to the market at the same time on the same day of the week, like every week. And I told her that, and then she definitely showed up at the market. But yeah, so I just felt like it just was crazy to me. It was just crazy to me. But like, at the end of the day, I guess it was signs to show me that like maybe she wasn't all the way okay in the beginning. I should have realized that they wasn't small red flags and they wasn't orange flags, but they was red flags, like actual life size, regular size red flags. And so I would say the moral of the story is, you know, don't activate people crazy. And notice when people were being crazy in the beginning. Like, usually you can tell if people are being crazy. I feel like crazy is a loose term. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I said what I said. It is what it is. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. And for me, Storytime Tish, that's is over.